So this is a really exciting time right now. So excited I even went and got my hair done and got dressed up for the occasion. But I've been working on this table for about 5, 6 months now, a little about 4 or 5 months rather. And I've been doing some hand planing and leveling, and up to this point, I'm finally now down ready for the oil, and kind of curious to see how it's going to come out. Um, by this point, I think I probably should have highlighted some of the different steps I had taken up to the point, as far as like switching from hand planing to then just getting over to sanding. So I am down to a 400 grit sand. I have cleared off the dust and I'm ready to oil. Let me put down my drink and we'll get to it. Be using the Danish oil. This was what Wranglerstar used for his bench, and also I had seen it used in other places. So I'm going to go with the natural Danish oil, and it should come out looking pretty good. At least try to pull out some of the highlight. May add a little shine to the sanding that the plane would have had, that I'm currently going to be missing out since I didn't hand plane it. But anyways, put down my kombucha. This is a pineapple and hops homemade brew, and we'll get going. This is the first time I've ever done this too, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to apply oil. If it looks like certain areas are soaking it up, I'm just going to keep applying oil till everything kind of soaks in, and I plan to go a little heavy. Hopefully this is enough. If not, well, I'm just going to stop at this amount. I think this should be enough though. Just making sure, yep, shake it for says shake it and then test in a hidden place of wood that I'm going to be doing this on now. This is actually going to be the bottom side of my bench. I chose to go ahead and sand it and prep it and make it ready, just in case that the actual top side, which is currently the bottom side, becomes too used and just too beat up. Then I can just easily flip it over and go ahead and use this side. Alright, I'm hoping that should be good. It says flood surface area, apply with brush or cloth. I'm going to use my hands and a spatula. And it says reapply if necessary, but I'm going to go pretty heavy, so I don't anticipate having to reapply. Oh my goodness, here we go. I can't even get this thing open. And of course there's another. There'll be like 6 lids on this thing before I even get to it. I'm so excited. This is going to be my luck. Oh no, here we go. Alright, so now this is very thin. I was expecting it to be a little thicker, but I guess the thinner it is, it's going to kind of help it soak in easier with it being a little bit more viscous. Alright. I also got some wax paper down just to prevent it from soaking up into the, I'll keep this out. I think I might even just stay with my hand. I like how this is kind of just smearing in. Spreading it with my hand seems a little bit better. Seems easy enough. Oh. Just threw some oil beyond my wax paper. wax on, wax off motion. Seems to help me to bring from where I got plenty to where I have none. Oh. Go ahead and get this out of the way. I don't think I'm going to need it too much. So lesson learned, don't push towards the end when you've got so much. Kind of just go, instead of pulling it directly towards the edge, I'm kind of just going side to side and bringing it towards it. Your hand will feel where it's kind of dry. You just keep working it in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what this is looking like. This is looking really good. First time I'm ever doing anything like this. Like I said, I'm actually surprised it's coming out like this. Now, maybe I shouldn't be with the amount of time that I put into this. Now, I definitely put it on thick because this thing, I'm not seeing many dry spots yet. So I'm going to go ahead and bring some to the edge. This side is good for now. I'm going to come to this side now. Quarter now, quarter now, quarter now, now, quarter now, quarter now, quarter now, now. I'm saying now so many times. And don't leave the oil down below. Great. Well, it could be God telling me that now that I have a rag full of oil, I can easily do the sides. So, let's go ahead and use my mistake and turn it into something productive. While keeping an eye on the oil. This would probably actually even help me smooth the top part out and lay it a little bit more evenly than my hand was. It's looking good. Still have about half left. Should be plenty for the actual top side. Every time I change holes, I try to find a different part of the rag. That's why you see me changing it. I try to get as much in there as evenly distributed as I can, but really just so that I don't get a dry spot in there and it comes out to the uniform as possible, most uniform as possible inside that I can get it. I also try to push it a little bit to get a little to where I can see the oil kind of coming out of the rag, just so that I know it's being laid on pretty heavily. not too bad for some Home Depot lumber here. You can only try to pick out the best lumber you can find, but it's still not the best lumber.